So this is Eufy's 1080p grade battery video doorbell, and it records the footage to a micro SD card inserted to its indoor doorbell chime. And even if the doorbell is stolen, he will still get the footage. So let's check it out.
Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to check out a new battery video doorbell from Eufy. This is their 1080p grade battery powered video doorbell. This is a cheaper version of their higher resolution 2K battery version doorbell that they released a while back, and which I also have a review video and will link that video in the description down below if you want to check it out. So we are going to check out its features, do the unboxing, set it up, do the installation, and check out its video and audio quality, and run some tests, and see if this battery video doorbell will find its way on your front door. Let's check out its features. So this is a battery-powered video doorbell which has a 1080p grade resolution. But please note that this doorbell doesn't record in 1080p pixels. It's just an equivalent in 1080p because the camera has a 4:3 aspect ratio and not 16:9. So it has a 120-day battery life, so about 3 to 4 months before needing to be recharged, and has no monthly subscription fee. It has live view and recording history, instant notification, which we'll test later on, multi-user access, it has advanced AI human detection, activity zones, and two-way audio. So I said earlier, this camera doesn't record in 1080p but in 1600 by 1200 pixel resolution or UXGA quality because it has a 4:3 aspect ratio, which will show the vertical part more as compared to the traditional 16:9. And this is a better aspect ratio for video doorbells because you want to see more of the ground area near your door when somebody drops off a package, and also see the head and face of the person better when they are close to the doorbell. It is IP65 weatherproof, 120-day battery life, it has military-grade encryption on the footage, and the recorded footage is stored locally in a microSD card inserted in the chime, which is inside your house. It has an on-device AI human detection which will minimize false motion alerts. You also receive zoomed facial snapshot notifications so that you can quickly check who is at the door. And it can be integrated with Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. Time to open up the box. We have the window sticker, we have a quick start guide, and we have a mounting template. We have the indoor chime which has two antennas to communicate with your Wi-Fi and also with the video doorbell. We have the speaker on the front, a status light, and the Eufy branding. On the side we have a reset switch. On the back we have the plug connector which Eufy will ship the appropriate plug depending on where you live. On top we have the sync button. And on the other side is a microSD card slot where you need to insert a microSD card, and this is where your recorded footages will be stored and they are encrypted. Then we have the video doorbell itself, which has the same design as the other Eufy video doorbells. It is smaller than the 2K battery version, which we will compare later on. So we have the PIR sensor on the top front part. Then we have the mic, lens, and light sensor and infrared LEDs in the middle area. Then we have the doorbell button in the lower part. We have the speaker holes in the bottom. On the back, we have a rubber flap that covers the micro USB port to charge the doorbell. Then we have the sync button. So this model is a tad smaller when compared to the 2K battery version, but the front face are basically identical. The only thing that I see different or is missing is that this 1080p grade doesn't have the wired doorbell terminals. So that means you can't use your existing doorbell wires to charge the doorbell or to use your existing doorbell chime. What else is inside the box? We have the mounting screws and plastic anchors, and also we have the push tool so that we can remove the doorbell from its mount. Then we have the plug attachment which you can just align the arrows pointing up and turning it clockwise to lock and snap the plug in place. Then we have a short micro USB cable that you can use to charge the camera. And we have the mounting plate and an angled 15-degree wedge to position your camera and angle it to the right or left depending on your situation. Time to set this video doorbell up. Download, sign up, and log into the Eufy security app. Scroll down and click Add Device. Let's set up the chime first, so click Wi-Fi doorbell chime. So the chime is recommended to be placed in between the doorbell and your router. Click Next. So plug in the chime. Scan the QR code which is at the bottom of the chime. Press the sync button for 2 seconds until the LED blinks green. Choose which Wi-Fi network you're going to connect to. Type in your password, click confirm. Wait until your Wi-Fi is connected, and name the chime, which I'll name it Eufy Chime. And it is now connected. You can now insert a microSD card on the side slot of the chime, and this is where the footages will be recorded. Eufy didn't say the max capacity it can handle, but I tested a 128GB card and it worked without issues. The app will prompt you to format the card. Time to set up the doorbell. Click Add Device again. Scroll down and choose Battery Doorbell. Scan the QR code which is at the back of the doorbell. Now this video doorbell can actually be installed to your existing Eufy home bases if you have one. I'll choose Eufy Chime. Press the sync button on top of the doorbell. Click Next. And the chime will emit some sound and wait for the doorbell to be added. Click Next. Fully charge the doorbell before installing. And let's check out the live view, which loads up pretty quick. There is some latency, but not bad. Time to install the doorbell. You just need to screw in the mounting plate, and depending on where you install it, you can use the 15-degree wedge to angle the video doorbell better. So you just need 2 screws. Now, because this particular model doesn't have the terminal screws to screw in your existing doorbell wires, you will definitely be removing this to charge every 3 to 4 months at least. Luckily, it is easy to put the camera on the mount. Put the top part in first and push it in until it locks in the bottom. To remove, you will need the included push pin or a paper clip and push it through the hole in the bottom, and it will release the doorbell. Time to check out the settings in the app. On the main app page, you will see the last snapshot of the recorded footage. Clicking on it will load up live view, which like other Eufy's cameras, loads up pretty quick. On the bottom, there's the record button to record the live view and it will be saved in your phone's album. We have the scissors icon to take a snapshot which will also be saved to your phone's album. Phone button to turn on two-way talk which is full duplex. We have voice response option which has 3 responses preloaded, and you can also add a customized quick response if you want. We have the speaker icon to mute or unmute, and the expand icon to view the footage in full landscape mode. Back to the main app page, we have the snooze icon to mute the motion or chime alerts, and you can choose to mute it for 30 minutes to 12 hours. We have the events tab which will show the recorded footage, and the gear icon to get into the settings of the camera, where you can change the name, turn on or off the camera, status LED light, auto night vision, and logo watermark. We have motion detection where you can turn it on or off or set activity zones which are rectangular and you can set up to 3 zones. Then detection type, you can pick human only or all motions. And you can set the sensitivity from low to high. Then we have power manager where you can see the battery info. And you can set the video doorbell's working mode. You can set optimal battery life, which will be doorbell push recording only and no motion detection. This is to save battery life. Or you can set optimal surveillance, which the camera will record each event and can last up to a minute of recording. Or you can customize the recording and set it to record up to 2 minutes, and you can also set the re-trigger or cool-off time from 2 seconds to a minute, and an option to end the clip if the motion stops. Then we have video quality where you can toggle WDR or wide dynamic range on or off, and the streaming quality from auto, low, medium, or high. Then we have audio settings where you can adjust the doorbell's audio and also the doorbell's ringtone's volume. We have notification on or off when somebody pushes the doorbell and or when it detects motion. When opening the motion notification, you can set it to go to live view or to the event itself. And on the notifications, you can set it to just get a regular alert or to include the thumbnail, which I like, or full effect, which will give you text notification first, then thumbnail if available. We have app alert tones, which I also like, so that you can customize the alert tones on your phone when it senses motion or when somebody rings the doorbell. Then we have storage, which shows the info on your microSD card, and you can format the card from here. Cloud storage, which at this time is not yet available. Indoor chime, which you can set the chime tones, change the volume, and it has a few tones that you can choose from. You can also set your Echo devices as a chime when you add Eufy to your Alexa app. We have the quick response option where you can record your customized response. Name your response and hold the button to record for up to 10 seconds. Sorry, you will not be able to come to the door, so just leave your message. Click Save. Now, Eufy cameras have security modes which you need to set so as to get the camera to record motion. And in our setup, you can access this in the Eufy Chime that we set up because the Chime acts as a home base with this video doorbell. So we have a home mode, and when you click on the settings, and you can set the rules for this mode, and even let the Chime act as an alarm when it senses motion. So we have the away mode, disarmed, geofencing, schedule, and even set a customized mode. Time to do some testing.
So this is the video and audio quality of the 1080p grade battery video doorbell from Eufy. And this is what it looks like when I'm close to the camera. And this is what it looks like when I'm close to the door. So this is the video quality of Eufy's 1080p grade battery video doorbell at night, and this with no lights on and the infrared LEDs. Four of them are turned on, and this is what it looks like when I'm close to the doorbell, and this is what it looks like when I'm close to the door. So this is the video quality of the Eufy's 1080p grade battery video doorbell. And this is what it looks like when I'm close to the doorbell. And this is what it looks like when I'm close to the door. Now all my front porch lights are on, and also my solar light is also turned on.
So we are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Eufy's battery video doorbell, the 1080p grade version. And I'm on my LTE connection. So let's check it out. There you go. I got a notification. And when you click on that, you will get a thumbnail or a snapshot. And when you click on it, it will go to the buffered footage, buffered video. And if you want to go to live view, you can click on that one. And it will go to the live view, which loads up pretty quick too. So now we are going to test the from doorbell push to phone notification speed and see how it does. That's almost instantaneous. So when you click on that, you will get to the live view. And that notification there. This doorbell is actually pretty responsive. So it's been about a minute. It's 5:04 since I got the last notification, or when I pushed that doorbell. So let's see what the cool-off period of the Eufy's battery video doorbell, the 1080 grade edition. So let's check it out. There you go. The blue light turns on, so I should be getting a notification, which is pretty quick. And you click on that. And this one went directly to the footage here, which loads up to the SD card and the Chime pretty quick.
Someone is at the doorbell.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, can I help you?
Is LifeHackster here?
Is LifeHackster here?
Sorry, he's not here right now. You want to leave a message?
Sorry, he's not here right now. You want to leave a message?
Yes, I just want to say he's a great YouTuber.
Yes, I just want to say he's a great YouTuber.
All right, I appreciate it. Or I'll let him know. Thank you.
I'll let him know. Thank you.
Is LifeHackster here? Yes, I just want to say he's a great YouTuber.
Excuse me, can I help you? Please leave it at the door. We will be right there.
Sorry, you will not be able to come to the door, so just leave your message.
Show doorbell.
Okay.
Show doorbell in Google Hub.
Sure, streaming doorbell on Google Hub.
So what do you think, guys? This is actually a pretty good video doorbell and haven't had any issues while I was testing it. Everything works good. Video and audio quality, even if it's lesser resolution than their 2K version, is more than adequate. I like the WDR or wide dynamic range feature, and it makes sure the person's face is properly exposed even if the background is bright. The 4:3 aspect ratio should be the norm in video doorbells because it will show more of the vertical field of view and you can see the face of a taller person or if somebody left a package at the door. I didn't have any false notifications during testing, but I only set human detection and it starts to record pretty quick and just enough time that the person is in the frame of the camera. Now for the two-way talk, this doorbell, like their other video doorbells, doesn't record the phone side of the conversation, just the doorbell side. I made a comment about this on my other reviews of their doorbells and I really wish that it can record both sides of the conversation. And I also didn't like that Eufy didn't include the terminal screws at the back of the doorbell so that you can hardwire this doorbell to your existing doorbell wires. Or at least so that it can continually charge or top off the battery, just like their pricier 2K battery version. But I guess this is why it is a bit cheaper. By the way, this doorbell is priced at $130. Let's talk about the Wi-Fi Chime, which is basically a mini home base. You can set up other cameras on it. But Eufy discourages it because it is not as powerful, signal-wise, as compared to their Homebase and Homebase 2. Please note that this doorbell, if Eufy will sell this eventually as an add-on, it can also be connected to Eufy's regular home bases. Now, they made this kit mostly for being at a cheaper price point as compared to their 2K battery video doorbell, and also having a local storage that is in the Chime and is inside the house. So it is more secure. Even if the doorbell is stolen or vandalized, you will still have the footage. Unlike their wired doorbell, which has the internal memory on the doorbell itself, so if it is stolen, you will lose all your footage. But if you're already a Eufy user and have a Homebase or home bases, this additional Chime or mini Homebase just adds to the clutter and the security portion of the app. Eufy needs to start integrating their standalone devices so that users can add them in one main home base and probably add the other home bases or the Wi-Fi Chime as an extender. Right now, each home base and each standalone device cannot be integrated with each other. Any questions? Comment down below. Thanks for watching and I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And click the bell icon so as to get notified when I upload product reviews like this video, product updates, comparison videos, and long-term reviews. Thank you.